Before I start the video, all the characters you'll see, I do not own. Just wanted to quickly say that, so credits to all the people that made this art. If you guys know who the Arcana is, it's a game where you technically get into relationships with fake characters because you're single, or if you're just bored. So I'm going to tell you how I feel about these characters, and there's going to be spoilers, so if you want to play the game before you watch this video, go ahead. I already finished the game, but I'm just going to say what I can remember and how I feel about the characters, so yeah. But warning, not all of the characters are in here because I'm lazy, so if you want a part 2, just let me know in the comments and I'll make a part 2 because I just don't feel like putting all these characters in. There's so many. But starting with number 1, we have Arza. Some people call him Arzra, but I don't know how to pronounce his name right, so I'm just calling him Arza. I find this character to be very trustworthy, and if you don't know who Arza is, this is a character who you call Master at first, but you've known him way longer, but you have like not short-term memory loss, you have amnesia from, no, I'll explain later. But as of you dying, he remembers you. You don't remember what happened, but he does. So sometimes he does, when he tries to tell you something, you will start getting bad headaches, and he can't ever tell you how he feels or how you died and why you died or whatever. So from what I can remember is that you died because you wanted to protect people from your home place, but he wanted to leave. So as you were trying to stay, you got caught with the polyg. I'll explain polyg in a bit, but yeah, that's kind of how you died, and you don't remember that. You'll get reminded that later on into every story. I'm sorry, it's called Plague, not Polyg. I keep on doing that. But as a rating of this character, I give him a 10 out of 10 because he really cares about you, and as of him knowing you for so long, he tries to protect you. So, and also I love the baby, like when he's a child and when he has a child with you fan art. It's adorable, and I can't. Next character is Nadia. Now, the thing about Nadia is she reminds me of my older sister. So I don't really have a good reason to be in love with this character, but I do love her character design and I love how beautiful and kind she is, so I'll give her a 10 out of 10. The thing is, I don't remember much about reading her story because I wasn't really into it, but it was a good story and I loved the plot towards it, so yeah, I can't really say much about this character, but I love the fan art as well of her. Our next lovely character is Julian Devervolk, and this is one of my favorite characters of the Arcana. So Julian is a doctor, was a doctor for the plague, and I guess he also got caught with the plague. I don't really remember. See, I'm trying to reread all of them because there was like a reversed ending, so I'm trying to get all the other things with the coins and stuff, so it takes me a while to finish. But I really love this character. I love how kind he is. I love how he wants to take care of you and protect you no matter what. But the only thing I dislike about him is that he was depressed at some point in time because he's been trying to talk to the dead, which is, offing yourself. But you have to read the story to understand. Just read the story. I promise it's good. It's really good. And yes, they had fan art of him if you had a child. And also his sister is Pasha. Please don't make fan art. Like, you know what type of fan art I'm talking about. Please don't do that. That's weird. I might just do the main characters for now because there's a lot more characters and what I'm gonna have, and this is gonna be a long video. But next character is Muriel. Yes, this lovely huge man is so adorable. He loves animals. He probably won't like my dog though. He probably will. I don't know. I just can't stand mine. You can probably hear her in the background. So as of someone who is 5'4", this man is 6'2", way taller than me. That's sad. But the reason why I love him so much is because you gotta realize that this character came from a very sad life. But I love him because he's very sweet and he's kind-hearted. He at first doesn't trust you, but when you get to be around him more, he would want to be around you more. So he's a very lovable character. And also they did have fan art of him. Adorable. But real quick, just know that this man used to be a murderer, but he was not pressured, he was forced to do this, so don't hate him for that. I don't think anybody's gonna hate him for that because he's just such a sweet character. Last but not least, as for someone who's doing him first, I have to just say he's not really an enemy to me right now, but the enemy of the whole game, Lucio. Now, when you meet Nadia, she's going to talk about her ex-husband, Lucio. Yes, Lucia and Nadia were husband and wife, but he died from the plague.
I almost said Paulig again.
Now, I don't know what the other plague was, but this one is where your whole eyes will turn red if you get touched by one, and that's what you died from. You got touched by one or a few, who knows, and was sent to the Lizards, which is a place where people will be turned into ashes because you got caught with the plague. Now, this man, I cannot stand at first because, he's a childish character, and he sometimes does it on purpose. But even though he has bad sides to him, I still love him as a character. But then you always have to realize that he killed his own dad because he thought he wasn't strong enough. Kind of crazy if you ask me. By the way, all the ratings are 10 out of 10 because I love all of these characters, but even if they did anything bad in the backstory or whatever. But now this is where I end the video. If you want me to make another the Arcana video like this, or another game or show or anime, whatever, just let me know in the comments. This video is long. I gotta go. Hope you guys have a wonderful day or night. I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you want, I'll make an explanation video on why I became a PNG VTuber.